What is up, everybody out there? We're going to be making some pecan pie. I'm lazy, so I went and I just got these pre-made pie crusts, and I got 2 of them, so that's perfect. And I'm going to be putting these in a, well, that's pretty dramatic, isn't it? I'm going to be putting these in a preheated oven, 350 degrees, for about 20 minutes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start making the filling while that is blind baking. So we're going to be putting in 6 eggs. You can add a couple extra eggs if you want to have a little bit more thickening power to that. This is a couple tablespoons of potato starch. You can use cornstarch. If it's only 1 pie, you're only going to use about 1 tablespoon. Some people will add flour. I am gluten intolerant, so I cannot add that. When doing the pie crust, a lot of people will put weights inside there, usually like beans and things like that, to keep the crust on the bottom down. I personally don't care about that, so I don't do it. All right, so we have this, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of mix this up a little bit. This is all going to come down anyway. And 2 cups of brown sugar. 1 cup per pie. While you have your oven on, put your pecans inside there, and that way they can get toasted a little bit. I put the sugar in with the eggs, so that way the grit of the sugar can help kind of cream the eggs a little bit. Just when you thought there couldn't be any more sugar, yes. Now, when you are doing this, there's a lot of different ways you can go about doing it. If you just want to add Karo syrup, which is just a simple corn syrup, you can. If you want to use maple syrup, you can. And I'm going to be doing a combination of a couple of things. I have some maple syrup that I would like to get rid of. So we're going to be putting some real maple syrup in here. That will add a little bit of flavor. But we need to add 2 cups of something like that. And I'm going to go with an old-time favorite from my youth, Miss Butterworth. We got 1, 2. Let's see if we can make this a little bit more unhealthy. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of salt in this. Maybe a ½ teaspoon tops. We're going to be putting about a teaspoon or so of vanilla extract. I'm using real vanilla extract. This is optional. Not everybody does it, but you can add a little bit of cinnamon to this, as well as a little bit of nutmeg. I'm not adding a lot either, because I don't want the cinnamon and nutmeg to overpower anything. I just want a hint of it. This is traditionally a Southern dish, and it's quite old-fashioned. Nutmeg used to be a very, very popular thing to add into almost everything that you are cooking. So by me doing that, kind of paying homage to the past, but I'm not putting so much that the taste is overpowering. So I've got some pecans here. Now I threw all those in there, so that way no matter what piece of pie you cut, you're going to get some pecans in that. What do we got here? The pecans are going to come to the surface here. I have a 350 degree oven, and these bad boys are going to go inside there for quite a long time. Maybe about 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So these are done. I had to bake this for about 45 minutes, almost 50 minutes for it to be done. Yours might be different. You got to keep checking on it. Anytime that you tap it, if it wiggles, it means it's not quite done yet. Okay? Bring this to room temperature, throw it inside the refrigerator, whatever, but you need this to be cool before you start cutting it. But it should stay together after you cut it, and then you can serve this with, well, by itself, or you can do it with ice cream, or you can do it with whipped cream. Now I can continue with my other cooking, which I need to finish. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.